How you doing? Neil Steele here for Neil Steele's Reviews. And today we're going to review this particular film, Predator Badlands. Import copy, of course, because I live in Australia. Look, this is the third Trachtenberg film in the Predator franchise. He obviously kicked it off back in 2022 with Prey, set 300 years in the past, Native America. Excellent film, great cast. Amber Midthumber was really, really good, and I thought the film was excellent. It's a shame it didn't get a theatrical release, because it should have. It went straight to streaming. It was a big hit on streaming. But yeah, look, as a Predator film, I thought it was very, very good. I've been there since the first one. I'm a fan of the Arnie film, like most people are that love this franchise. Having Arnold Schwarzenegger, Carl Weathers, and others, Sonny Lumban, and a few other people that are known from the 80s in that movie, really worked. Great story. Jim and John Thomas wrote the screenplay, and it's an absolute cracker film, still to this day. It is highly regarded by many of the Predator diehard fans, including myself. It's a great film. I think it's, personally speaking, I think it's one of Schwarzenegger's top 5 films of his career. To be brutally honest, it's my favourite Arnie film. As much as I love Terminator 1 and 2 and Conan, and there's been other films he's been in that I've liked, but Predator's pretty special, I think. Highly underrated is Predator 2, with Danny Glover, of course, known for The Lethal Weapon probably more than anything else. He absolutely fucking nails it in Predator 2. Great cast. It's got Bill Paxton. How many movies has he watched with Bill Paxton in it that have been not good? Not too many. I can't think of any, to be honest. Excellent cast in number 2. Different jungle, concrete jungle, LA. It works. It's a great film, terrific cast, and you get to see more of the Predators and the lore and stuff within their species, which I thought was fantastic. Yeah, Glover killed it up. Predator 2. Predators in 2010, Adrian Brody cops a lot of shit because he's a skinny guy. He's not a big muscle-bound dude. Not all Special Forces soldiers are big muscle-bound dudes. That's a fact. The film works, great homage to the original, terrific cast. Can't fault it. I think it's a great film. Number 4, The Predator. And everyone sort of, we all thought, it's going to be, it's going to go through the roof because it's got Shane Black, who co-wrote some of the stuff in the original, acting the original as Hawkins. And he dropped the fucking ball. There's no two ways about it. There are elements of it that are really good. I love the loonies. I thought they were pretty cool. I think the cast is quite good for what it is. I think there's certain people in the cast that were underutilised. Gary Busey's son for a start as a scientist at the Stargazer lab. A couple of lines. What the fuck is that shit? He should have been one of the main characters as far as the lab was concerned. That was disappointing. Look, nothing against the lead. I thought he did his job pretty well. I personally would have enjoyed it more if the guy who had the Tourette syndrome was actually the lead. Look, it's all right. It's okay. It has its moments. I didn't like. I thought the Fugitive Predator was excellent. I thought the hybrid Hulk Predator sort of assassin dude, I thought it was shit. It looked terrible, CGI crap. Okay, so that's it. Anyway, let's talk about this one. I got sidetracked there a little bit. So Dan Trachtenberg came along and did Prey in 2022. Excellent film, nailed it, blah, blah. Next one was the 3-story animated film he dropped mid last year that went straight to streaming, called Predator, Killer of Killers. Absolutely terrific film with 3 intersecting stories, great characters. Michael Biehn from Aliens, The Terminator, Tombstone, Navy SEALs, The Abyss. So you know who we're talking about. He voices one of the characters in Killer of Killers. Look, it's a great film, really good film. So that's 2 that Mr. Trachtenberg done, and this is the latest one. I saw it at the cinema, took my 12-year-old daughter. We were both blown away. I thought it was a fantastic movie for a number of reasons. A, and its biggest highlight for me, is the fact that it is something new, it's something different in the franchise, and it doesn't follow the same format that we've had in every other movie, right? From the original movie through to Predator Killer of Killers, the scenario is basically the same, right? It's just told in different ways. Whereas this film turns the franchise on its head, does something different that nobody else has thought of in almost 40 years. The Predator survives. After all these films, the Predator survives. It's a buddy movie, yes. There's no humans in it. So we got a PG rating, and all these, mainly Americans for some reason, it's a PG-13 film. It's like, who gives a fuck? The film is entertaining. The character is good. He's the runt. The dude in the suit, DSK, I think his name is. He was fantastic. He did the job. Elle Fanning's really good in it too. She plays 2 characters, 2 synthetics, and there's no humans. There's synthetics in it and a predator and lots of creatures on a planet. Story is excellent. It did really well at the box office. It made a lot of money. Okay, it didn't knock it out of the park and double and triple its money. It basically just broke even. But that's fine. Then it goes to streaming, and it's been the #1 movie on Disney Hulu for the last couple of weeks. So, I mean, that's not a bad effort for a film. And, it's highly entertaining. Yes, it's different to all the others. It's definitely worth sitting down and just going, okay, what's this about? And bang, you just look. By the end of the film, you're rooting for Deck, the Predator, the runt Predator, because he goes through all this hardship stuff, and there's some cool scenes. The Weyland-Yutani Company, which has been part of the Alien and I suppose AVP sort of universes, is involved. And as a product goes from either Alien or the Predator franchises, Predator Badlands absolutely wipes the floor with last year's Alien Earth thing, which should have been titled Android Earth. There was a couple of cool characters, Kirsch and Morrow. They saved the show for me. I thought the show was absolute fucking shit, to be brutally honest. It's not what it should be about. It should be about the xenomorph on Earth. That should be the main focus. Not all this android hybrid shit. We've had that with Ridley Scott. We don't need to have more of that crap. We're Alien fans. We want to see the alien, the xenomorph. That's what it's all about. These knuckleheads with their egos. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do it this way. Well, no, it was shit, dude. There are countless stories about aliens on Earth through Dark Horse Comics, which Disney owns 20th Century Studios, who make these films. So it's like, well, it's all there. All you've got to do is adapt a book and make it a movie, right? Now, how many successful movies have been made from good books? I mean, it's not rocket science. It's really, really simple. I rate this thing. Yeah, look, I give it 10 out of 10. I think it's a great film because it's different. It's got a whole new direction. Whether I want to see the franchise go down that road continually, maybe not. But as a one-off thing, yeah, it works. And it's definitely a good film. Definitely worth seeing. Predator Badlands. Cheers. Catch you later.